Welcome back to Reaction Talk.
Hello.
I am Rollen.
I'm Angie.
And Jelly Roll, even angels cry.
Yeah.
I really think there's, might as well just start checking it out.
Yeah.
Usually whatever happens is going to happen if the song wants it to happen.
Looks like this came out a year ago.
Let's check it out.
It's getting really hard just to live these days. My life's in a blur, I can't see straight. It's hard to play the hand that was dealt to me. The past I'm running from won't set me free. I don't think I'll ever change these ways. I took a wrong turn and now I'm lost. Smoke still burns on every bridge I cross. I've been down this road before. It's just not what it seems. I've learned every open door isn't always what you need. Poverty led to follow dreams. I watched them fall like autumn leaves. And honestly, even angels cry. Even angels cry. Even angels cry. I've been.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seems very powerful.
I would say so. I would, yeah. This is why some of this stuff's got to come on, you know.
Yeah.
Because I can resonate a lot. Like, you don't resonate a lot with some of us broken
Wow.
souls. No, like,
no,
you know what I
know.
mean.
Okay,
It's
we were
not the same.
No, I'll put it out there.
Yeah.
So we did NF over on the other channel, and I didn't bring up any of any of his issues because what I truly believe is, let's say someone's going through something and you're a fan of them. You should probably go learn that on your own so you can apply the levels of empathy and care that resonate with you. Because sometimes when we listen to other people talk about, let's say, struggles an artist is going through, the viewers go, well, they don't put enough emphasis on this, that, or the other. But the thing is like I was explaining, I might not be able to be at your bedside and hold your hand, but I could do all the responsibilities that were let go when the problem, right? So it's the different levels, and I completely understand because sometimes the heavy feels escape me because I got that horrible man problem of wanting to lock them down in, and it takes a lot to bring them out. And then, of course, it ain't no different than that damn De Niro movie, though, when the commercial of the father-son fishing trip comes on and you're in the corner like, oh, God, what's going on? I don't understand. So, I mean, I know it's not healthy. But I can barely deal with my own pain, so I try, sometimes I don't empathize enough.
Some people aren't as empathetic as others. It's just, we all have our traits. But it comes out in different other ways, so, but yeah, so this, all this stuff just hits right home with me because, I'm one of them people.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's why we get along so well is because you have some empathy for situations that I can't empathize with, and sometimes I have an ability to throw my back into something that might have got in your way.
Yeah.
Right? And together we can conquer barriers and feel feelings, just like every other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's cool.
I've been feeling pressure and I've been feeling reckless since I was an adolescent. I can snap at any second. Long nights and Adderall, cocaine and alcohol. Mind racing, my heart's dribbling like a basketball. And I feel like I'm going insane when I'm knowing there's no way I will change. The angels that used to lead me, now they torture my soul. Feeling confusing as I'm moving towards this fork in the road. Took a wrong turn and you need. Poverty led to follow dreams. I watched them fall like autumn leaves. And honestly, even angels cry. Even angels cry. Even angels cry. Even angels cry. Even angels cry.
Ah, that's awesome.
Very, very good. Yeah, some of us battle ourselves more than others, I think. And when your biggest fight is with yourself, it makes life a little more challenging for some of us. So, right? And then you're an example of somebody who's kind of punched down a lot of your demons.
Well,
So-
I know it seems that way, but then here's the thing. There's that weird, and I hate to bring this deeper home for
we
you
were
because
saying,
it's gonna
no
hurt.
crying.
You
What
weren't
was
gonna.
Mariah Carey's song?
You weren't gonna
I
cry.
don't
I'm
wanna
not gonna
cry.
cry. And that's it. We're gonna do one more for my channel.
Yeah. No
Ah,
crying.
so here's where it's worse. There's a little quantum entanglement. Those bars, those drug, the Adderall, cocaine lines.
Uh-huh.
Well, Ralph called
I
while I
know.
was in the middle of the reaction, and
Oh.
I just explained over on my channel because he did it again yesterday,
Yeah.
and I had to pause the reaction,
Yeah.
and I had to turn down an invitation because it turns out on the anniversary of getting clean, you don't try to go out with your long lost friend and have a good time on St. Patty's Day. You just don't do that.
Yeah.
And it's not that I have punched down my feelings, it's actually I've put in the work.
Well, you know
For
what
certain
I mean.
things. So
I didn't say
yeah, no.
you're-
What I'm
I
saying
said
is,
punch down your demons.
yeah,
in a
that's what I
way.
mean. In the
Yeah.
me, the that I keep them hidden. Well, no, I've actually dealt with a lot of them,
yeah.
and then because of because the man that raised me, and then you knew my mom, empathy just wasn't a huge part.
Right.
My brother can relate to what you're saying. I took
Absolutely.
after my parents.
Yeah, I know. And when I say punch down, I mean
No,
kind
I
of
know what
like
you meant.
defeating. No.
Oh,
No, I don't. When
Oh,
you
I
say
thought you
punch
meant
down,
ah. Well, no, they use that. They use it as a derogatory. You're littler than me. I'm punching down. So I thought you were
Oh no, I meant like
hiding my.
knocking him over, but I don't know, whatever.
No, that's what it was, right? It's the
Yeah,
ability to
so-
be able to go. I'm ready to help you on your path because my path is pretty solid.
And I mean, Jelly Roll got his own struggles. I mean, kudos to him. He's doing good on a professional level. Now, that's always I can relate to, like, he could be a basket case still on days, you know what I mean? Or he has
Yeah.
his own struggles or whatever.
Yeah.
Lots of people deal with that kind of a life, right? They're in the limelight, but behind the scenes, they have their own struggles that people don't really know or see. So that's always how it works, especially in that world, right? In the celebrity world.
See, I have a reactor dilemma that happened here too. I was just incredibly grateful to see a Christian faith-based motif that wasn't being co-opted by a metal band with alternative imagery against it. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, and I think
I get so much of that.
Well, we have seen him be faithful. There was another one we did that he had faith in it, and I think he's not. It's not a.
No.
It's not like a secret that he's, I'm
yeah.
sure he follows Jesus and is Christian.
Oh,
from
I'm
what
sure, yeah.
What I've seen in his music,
I
he
think-
remember Save Me.
for
What is
sure.
that one I did? I can't. You did it too.
Yeah.
I think it was the first one. We'll have links.
Yeah.
There'll be links above Roland's head of the other ones. Save Me, I think it was though. But
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
and he actually comes up on a lot of Christian playlists
Yeah.
too. So
Well, I think that's one of the things is there's some reconciliations being made between people who believe in something greater than selves and the condemnation of the church. That now I think it go too far. I'm going to leave it at that. But if the answer is finding a group that will help you deal with your pain and suffering, well, maybe through those doors is a group, a congregation, if you will, that might help. I think it's lots of people realize that you don't have to feel judged. You can actually maybe be set free. And I think that's an important part to a lot of the guys who have walked. I hate to tell you, but prison and past crime and stuff like that creates a lot of newborn Christians.
Oh, yeah, for
who
sure.
would like a place other to turn than themselves, because it turns out when I turned to myself, the guy in the mirror lied to me for a lot of years. He's like, oh, dude, you're going to do that and have fun. Oh, thanks, Rand. I'm going to listen to you. You're smart. Let's do more.
No, so here's where you ask yourself is when, if you need something higher than yourself, is when you're in the moment of despair. There's nobody around you. You might be stranded somewhere, and you know that death is inevitable. And at that point, that's the moment when you need to know in your mind, do you reach out to something else bigger than you, or do you just think that you're the greatest because now you're powerless and your death is gonna come over you because you're right?
Well,
so who do you talk to in your head?
Yeah.
It's those final moments of people, right? They
Well,
could be not faithful their whole life, and then in their
Sure.
last moments they're gonna now reach out.
Oh, it's
to,
the Bart Simpson deathbed confession.
Yeah. So I think that you gotta weigh all the options as far scenarios that can happen, and maybe how you feel now and in this moment is going to be totally different than in a different moment that you might never even thought of.
Yeah. I feel like not alone and not crazy.
There you
And
go.
that's the problem. If you have to explain how my big sky daddy is crazy, maybe you're just afraid that I have that belief, because it doesn't affect my logic and reason in any sort of aspect of my actual life. So it's weird. I don't judge you for having my relationship with it.
Yeah.
But maybe you're just grateful you don't have that relationship. That's the difference. You know what I mean? I try to explain it like that connection, that feeling. I mean, the love I feel for you is real. You can't see it. There's no thing here to cut, to put in a box. But I think that this energy is as real as you and me.
Yeah.
It's also how I understand the Trinity. So
Yeah.
I just give that energy sentient abilities, and bam, then I understand that too. Whoa, never mind. I said trilogy. I meant Trinity.
Yeah, well, you're talking.
Even angels cry because Roland won't shut up. Jelly roll.
Oh, gosh. Well, if you made it this far, thanks. And we hope to see you back again soon. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.